It is Friday, the 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day. In this video, we're going to uncover the state of the current altcoin bull market. We're going to answer three important questions. Are you too late for the altcoin bull market? When should we be getting out of these coins? And is there opportunity to make even more money by adding on to these successful trades? That's what's coming up today. Let's jump into our spreadsheets and see what they've been telling us. In this year, 2020, we can see that Bitcoin dominance topped here at about the 8th of January, made a top formation, our exponential moving averages crossed over, and Bitcoin dominance dropped significantly now until the 14th, 15th of February. At the same time, Bitcoin prices were going up. So the altcoins have had some really phenomenal gains. Not only are the altcoins gaining against Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's going up. So that means altcoins are gaining double against US dollar. So the altcoin US dollar charts are going to look extreme. And in this video, I want to review what has happened as this bull market unfolded. So we already know that as things topped out right here, this was the very beginning of altcoin season. Right here in January, the very first part of January, 12th, 13th, 14th. So what I want to do is take a look at what did our spreadsheet tell us here in the bull market watch, because now it's telling us that we have 68% of the markets in hold status here on Binance. 120 coins are in hold status now, and we'll take a look at how that unfolded. And we also have 81% of the coins on Poloniex are in hold status. As we can see from this chart here, we came up to 23 hold status coins at the early September, and they pulled back. And then we got up to 15 hold status coins in October, but everything pulled back through November and December. Then at the beginning of January here, things started to pick up, and we've just gone full bull since then. And I want to go through the visual picture of this as it unfolds. Let's start back at July, and I want to give out a big thank you to AOL Chandra, who has been so consistent at putting in this data every single day as we're moving along through Binance. And she and I work together regularly to be sure that all of this data is tuned and that we are working the same trading plan, and we're putting that into this picture so that we can visually see how bullish and bearish the market is. We can see at a glance where it's bullish and bearish. And so through the days as we went along, it was easy for us to see exactly how things were set up. Now I'm going to scroll down here, and we can start to see that in August, we started to see a few alert status coins. And then as we're scrolling down and we're going through time, we know that in the middle of September, we started to see some alert status coins. And from this point here in September the 19th, I want to scroll over slowly here and just reflect on Kyber Network token, Lend, and which of the coins that were going from alert status into hold status at these times. This is a great study to go back and really take a look at how the bottoms unfolded here and which of the coins were showing us the most strength way back in September. And then of course we know, as I pulled the time forward here, that didn't work out, and our 4-hour exponential moving averages crossed over in early October, and we started getting out of all of these altcoins. Everything pulled back, and we were almost getting into fail status for some of them. And then as time went along, we can see here now that November the 7th, November the 6th, things started to pick up yet again. I want to take a look at Bitcoin dominance to see where was that November the 7th. So October the 27th, so November the 7th here now, our 1, 2, 3 bottoms are shaping up and things are turning into hold status right across this area here. But of course, they're all going to pull back as time moves along. So we can see that here, that we got into some of these, they were starting to show it, but this system kicked us out, saved us from being bag holders during that time. Really awesome. As we pull forward in time again, now we're coming to the January 12th. We can see EOS, Ethereum Classic. We can see Dash, DGD, so some of the earliest coins that were taking off. Bitcoin, of course, we got into the 1, 2, 3 bottom there. Bitcoin Gold, BCH took off at the same time. And then as we move forward a little bit more in time here, and we're starting to get to the beginning of February, so another 2 or 3 weeks have gone by, and just through this period we can see Bitcoin Cash had a really good run already. BNB had a little start and then it's pulled back. Now it's going again. Bitcoin pulled back a little bit, right back into it, and we can see which of the coins that maintained their bullish stance. The amazing thing is now that since we were putting on these trades as they were shaping up, because we were watching all the way through, we were able to just get into the coins that were doing well and then keep them. And now we can see some of our results from our pro trading alerts. We're up 39%, 71%, 261% on HBAR, 155, 150. These are some crazy gains for many of these trades because we got into them at the right time at that early beginning. So now as we move through time here and I draw this back and forth, we can see that almost everything is in hold stance. We can see that this bull market, if we just compare the color code, the color of everything here, this was really patchy. And not all of them really were getting into the bullish stance, just the first early edge of it. But now as we go back and we look at how things are unfolding here today, we can see that this is not patchy. This is solid. This is the entire sphere changing direction right now. And so are you too late to get into these? Some of them, yes, I would say that it's time to let them do their thing and let them come back and consolidate a bit. And so the next point that we're looking for with the bull market watch is to see, when do we get out? These will stay in green status all the way through until that 4-hour exponential moving average crosses over. And then even then we'll be watching for until the 12-hour exponential moving average crosses over for all of these. So they'll stay in hold status now until that 4-hour EMA crosses. We'll just keep monitoring them. And for those, there may be some that you can still get into that are just starting out of that 1, 2, 3 bottom formation, and that you would be able to salt into these. You could go into our bull market watch and start to get familiar with what's going on here. And now it's time for me to go over and update the Poloniex spreadsheet. And many times I will make a live video as I go through and I'm updating this. So I'll comment on each of the markets, every single one of them, so that you have an idea of, is this one already in a place that you can add into now if you haven't already? Or is it already too late and you should just let it hang out a bit before you're thinking of adding on? And if you are an active trader who's looking to add on to these trades and establish new positions, then our pro alerts may be something that's more for you. The bull market watch is for the long-term trend trader who just wants to do it nice and easy and slow, but the pro alerts are definitely for those that are looking for adding on to these successful trades. So BitShares has done something great, but now we're going to watch for a consolidation. We'll keep this original trade and we'll add on to that trade for bigger profits when that trade, that formation comes into a really good setup for us. So altcoin season is definitely on the way. It's a stronger altcoin season than we've had since we've been recording this. We have the evidence. We can show it graphically that this is a stronger altcoin season. And if you haven't already, it is probably a good idea to really look through now and be careful which ones you're selecting. That wraps it up for this video. Be sure to head over to the website, sign up for the bull market watch, scroll down, learn more about it, and select if you would like to do it with crypto or with PayPal. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Good luck in your trading.